see a playoff team from last year. LSU Tigers taking on a playoff team from last year, the Boise State Broncos. From EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. And the Broncos will kick this away to start us off. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's tackled just short of the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Big chunk gain on the first play of the drive sets him up near midfield on 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking right. This one caught. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings. We expect a tight, competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage. Not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Going out open, hits him right in stride. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. And on the carry, he's heading left. LSU now operating in the red zone. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And they'll build the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. the shotgun. It's a handoff. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defensive coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early downs. That means holding your own on first and second down, so you force the offense to consistently have to try on third and long. That's exactly what's happened here in this series.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Caught in the flat by the running back. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. No fair catch, looking to return this punt. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Play action here on first down. Makes a quick grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
New set of downs for the offense. First and 10. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Here's a quick throw. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. They'll test the right side here. Picks up the first, looking for more. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, LSU.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield, and that's why he got that ball to the end zone.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. first play of the drive, they'll set up from the 13. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the pitch. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
You see more and more offenses in college football going with 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Throw this out of the RPO. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Brought down to the 23. Good enough for a 1st down.
They get just enough for the 1st down here. Nice job by the offensive line, controlling the line of scrimmage and giving the back a chance to pick up the 1st down.
The Broncos starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Come on.
Back's got it. Solid run. They bring it down to the 28-yard line.
This is a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They'll run it here. Nothing doing in that play. A big D tackle there for the stop. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. They jumped out to an early lead in the opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that 3rd down. Let's see what their decision is on 4th down coming up.
And 4th down, they'll punt it away here. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Shotgun. 1st down, looking for more now. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run it. I mean, they've been doing that forever, going all the way back to like Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. And, of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? From the gun, he looks for an open man. Here's the throw, deep downfield. Bites into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, I don't blame him at all for taking advantage of this matchup. Put that receiver out on the left. If he gets the matchup you like, take a shot downfield on the post and hit it for a big touchdown.
So the try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Attack on the PAT, and it's 21-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. And there's the handoff. Well, they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to pick up this first down? Bring him down after a small gain. They played it safe there on 3rd and long. And the Broncos will have to kick this away. No fair catch. Going to make a return here. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. He hands it off from the gun. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
3rd down play for this offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grabbed by the receiver. You make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, give him the ball.
Finding space at the 20. They got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field.
Defense, one stop.
Here's a handoff on first and goal. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now they come up second and goal from the 3. The D coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. And they're trying to push it in here. The freshman brings him down quickly.
Good job by the offensive line to get some positive yards, but not quite into the end zone. Now we're going to have a third and goal.
Third down and goal. Big play coming up here in the red zone. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Third down and goal for the offense. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield. He may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Attack on the PHC again, and it's 28-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. In the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. He'll hand it off. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Second down play coming up. They'll finger back again. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
An important third down attempt for this offense. They're going to run it. Big screen. He brings it down, but he reaches the 3-yard line.
I love this unconventional call by the offense coordinator. Third and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. He's going to return return it from deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Boise St offense is back out on the field. It's a steep mountain to climb here in the second half. They need to get going, cut into this deficit right here. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Into the open. Touchdown, LSU. Pick six could be a game changer.
Oh, he tried to force that, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They're going to run it here. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. The Broncos will send their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. Choosing to return the punt. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. No press here. The defense backing away. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. Brought down to crosses midfield to the 46.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. He's got room to run. He make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
LSU is now operating in the red zone. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Hey, Chris, that's one of those runs you're going to see on the highlight shows throughout the night. He didn't gain a ton of yards, but how many missed tackles do you add up there? This guy was determined to get that ball to the end zone, and he almost came up with a touchdown.
The offense knocking on the door here with a 1st and goal. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. He's swarmed by the defense. Second down and goal upcoming. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, LSU. This offense is still clicking. They just keep feeding the running back the rock, and they cannot stop him. Another touchdown for him.
This running back is having a career game here today. And, you know, the defense, they've had the entire first half, halftime, to try to come up with some adjustments. Nothing that they are coming up with is working. If I'm this offense, continue to give this back more chances.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. And here's the handoff. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They've got it, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up the first down.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. As we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. And as we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking for a receiver. And the receiver's got it.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the 4th quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football in vertical shots to boot.
Fresh set of downs. 1st and goal. Testing the right side here. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They'll run the option. Stop for no gain defense. Very stubborn here down near the goal line.
Boy, they go with the quarterback option here, and the play just didn't seem to feel like it had much of a chance. The execution just off. You got to either keep that or pitch it. It was a little bit hesitant, allowed the defense to get to him.
The play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 5. It's a blitz look here from the defense. Third and goal. Looking to throw the ball. The receiver grabs it. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Automatic on the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Boise St offense is back out on the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it and 4th down in their territory and got stopped. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Quick throw, catch on the outright. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
First down, they're going to throw the ball. And the ball is hauled in. 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Here's the 2nd down play.
Here we go.
Receiver in motion now. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. There's 1st down yardage at the 46.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. 2nd down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
The misfire on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. This time a completion. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
And there's the tight end. I've been waiting to see him make a play, and this defense has done such a good job of eliminating him from being a factor in the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead. He finally makes an appearance for his 1st catch.
Fires it to the right out. Makes the ground with plenty of room to run. They finally tack on him all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Hey, that's a great gain right here for these guys, and it hasn't been a good day, let's face it. But I love the fact that they're still fighting. And a drive like this, who knows what it could do for you. Maybe get points on the board, maybe not able to come back in this game, but man, it could really help you down the road as far as showing what your character is about and how you're not giving up.
The offense finally finding some rhythm, clicking, and getting into the red zone for the 1st time today. The pocket breaking down. Park behind the line. It's Jamania. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be 1st down yardage.
Of course, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space, and a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
Important 2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. It's an out route. The catch made. And the timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. And the Broncos looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. The running back in the flat. The tackle is made. The clock runs out, and that will do it. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and